Hello, this is the Youth Project episode 12. If you haven't watched the other videos from the series, make sure you go and check those out. There'll be a link in the description below, and I hope you enjoy this video. As promised in the previous episode, this video is going to be all of the Europa League group games together. We're currently top of the group with 6 points after winning our first two games, and the third game we have is Rubin Kazan, which we start off pretty well by winning the ball back in the midfield, playing it through to Butterfield, who's one-on-one with the keeper, pulls off a pretty good shot, but the keeper manages to save it. We then launch another great attack with a nice reverse ball to Butterfield, who's in again and once again cannot beat the keeper. The high pressure we're playing at the minute clearly seems to be working as we once again win the ball back and are able to cross it to Butterfield, who's completely open in the centre, who heads it in for our first goal in this game. Great finish from him, he's absolutely buzzing about it, and for some reason he decides to cuddle one of our other players romantically. We once again breach Rubin Kazan's backline, but the finish isn't really what we were expecting. Butterfield then shows us just how good he is with this unbelievable touch. But it's okay because out of nowhere he manages to take on their last defender, pulls off a shot, but the keeper is able to save it once again. We continue to press, eventually stealing the ball from their last defender, leaving us through on goal with a 2-on-1, and we attempt to sweat, but somehow my players manage to mess it up. We then come very close to scoring one of the best goals in the series. As the ball drops out from this corner, we hit it on the volley and it just whistles past the post. We are eventually able to grab a second, this time with a sweaty goal that pays off. What a finish, son. And then the team go absolutely mental. And it's those celebrations right there which distracted us, meaning that we then conceded from this cross, and it's not a bad header in the end. But I don't think it was that good to justify running the entire length of the pitch in celebration. And that was effectively the last kick of the game, meaning we left with all 3 points, winning 2-1. We then had an away tie to Sevilla, and with them being the only challengers for the group, this was a very important game. We started things off in really good fashion, scoring this well-worked goal. We then continued to ramp up the pace, coming very close, hitting the side net shortly after. We then played an absolutely unbelievable through ball to Butterfield, who once again couldn't finish in typical fashion. Similarly to the last game, we were able to get a second goal right at the end with a nice little reverse pass and a pretty decent finish to the bottom right hand corner. The game ended there, and with us having won our first 4 games, it meant we were effectively already qualified. We just needed to seal winning the group. And next up was Bordeaux, who we set about destroying straight from the off with his absolute pile driver right underneath the keeper. We continued to dominate the game, coming very close later on, hitting the side net with this header. The pressure eventually pays off with a second goal, which actually is another sweat, which I now see is coming a bit of a trademark for our Europa League campaign. But we don't stop there, we continue pushing, and we go and grab a third with a header from close range with Butterfield. The game then finishes at that score 3-0, meaning that's 5 wins in 5, and also meaning we have now won our Europa League group. We then are able to greet some new arrivals from the youth academy. Reyes is a goalkeeper, 61 rated, pretty decent, and also Pesau, a 69 rated left midfielder. Rubin Kazan were to be our final victims, with us winning the game 2-0, starting it off with this pretty cheap penalty they gave away by just sliding us from behind in the box, and we slotted it away to the left nice and easily, to which our player then decided to celebrate like he'd won the World Cup. Butterfield was then able to finish the game off, making it 2-0 with an untypical finish, a left-footed smash from outside the area sailing into the net. The game and also the group stage ended here, only confirming that we had won the group with a massive 18 points after winning every game. So that's that for this episode, where we've qualified for the next round of the Europa League, so make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for the rest of the games from this competition. We are currently 5th in the league at the minute, so the next couple of episodes we'll be kicking on with the league and obviously trying to win it. If you've liked this video, please drop me a comment below, give me a big thumbs up, and obviously don't forget to subscribe. On your screen now there's 2 videos to do with my money glitch. One is a money glitch follow-up and one is the money glitch itself. Go and check those out if you haven't already, and thanks again for watching.